All right, I got the motherfucking goods. I got the goods, babies. Hang on. Hold on. Okay. All right, so this is what we're doing. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So let me just like tune into the vibe of January. Happy New Year, y'all. We're still in October in my time. So how y'all doing from the past? Hope y'all are good in the future. So I'm filming this at like 7:30 p.m. So I may have to take a break during this because it's that time of night where my man could call me at any second. So I'm gonna have to put y'all on pause while I take that call. So anyway, this is How Do They Feel About You? We have 3 files here today. We have Tiger's Eye, a Labradorite, and Hematite. I'm pretty sure. Crystal experts, let me know. So go ahead and pick a pile and we will get started. I'm gonna take this one, but the back of deck is reflection if you're wondering. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And then this is the photo. I like him. He's a cool looking dude. I get good vibes from him. You know? Okay, this one we'll take it. They do want to like join forces with you. You know, like I do want to do this thing with you. You know, it feels like a working relationship, but it doesn't have to be. But it does kind of feel like a working relationship. Like, and the back of deck is calling in your soulmate also. Yeah, it feels like, you know, partners are in that was my 7:30. I am. Oh, what was my I am notification? My iPad flickered and turned on because I have an iPhone. I have a I am. The notification is I believe in myself and refuse to give up on myself. We love that. My iPad. That's what it's called. My iPad turned on to give me an I am notification, and that was the notification. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. There's definitely some kind of conflict. It feels like, it doesn't feel like conflict between the two of you because it does feel like this person does want to like join forces with you. You know, it feels like they're very determined to do that. They feel like a very passionate person. They feel like, okay, I have a plan in my head. I have a plan for the future. I have a plan for you. They may or may not have expressed this plan to you already, unsure, but they have a plan. I know what I want. I know what I want to do. I know I want you to be along with me. I just think that there is conflict. And also with this card too, you know, I think them being true to themselves would be them like doing this thing with you. But I do think that there's like conflict. And so it's kind of like, well, I have to do this thing, like, not like in private. It doesn't necessarily feel like a secretive relationship, although it could be. We'll find out. We'll see what cards fall. But it feels like, I don't know, there's some kind of other influence, like influencing their decisions, you know, or just something that they like, or maybe it's even a thing where like they don't want other people's influence. Although I do kind of feel like, I don't know what I feel. Let me get some more information. Let me get some more context. Am I using the right cards? I feel like I'm missing a card somewhere. I think it's these. I think these go first. I have a method to my madness. I have an order with which I do things. Yeah, I just think that they have like a little bit of like fear, you know? I think it's in regards to like what other people will think, or like, I don't know. There's fear. It does feel like, we don't have a third party card, but just because of like this, you know, I just think that maybe there's a decision or something that they want to do, but they're hesitating on because of other people. I don't really feel like it's between you two, though. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of, like, battle within this I feel like it's someone else, though. I don't know who. I don't know who this third party is. But it feels like it's giving, like kind of Romeo and Juliet, you know? Or, like, I want to be with you, but my family says no. Or, like, but it doesn't feel, like, third party in, like a cheaty way. It feels like third party in, like, I want to be with you, and we're public, and everybody knows that I'm with you. But, like, my family is in the way, or it feels like something more serious than just like friends, though, you know? I mean, maybe they take their friends really seriously. I don't know. But it feels like there's something like family, or all of my cards are upside down. Unacceptable. This is unacceptable. It feels like something like family, or like maybe work, maybe. Although it does kind of feel like a work connection, you know, but not like, again, it doesn't feel like secret affair. It doesn't feel anything nefarious. Like, I think this is all pretty open and honest. I feel like it's like a working relationship that, like, maybe you guys are working on something that maybe the public like wouldn't, you know, is judgmental of, or I think they're just a little afraid of judgment from other people. You know, I don't necessarily know if you feel judged. I don't know if you, I looked at the time at 5:55, if you're wondering. Oh, my phone will die. If I don't plug this in right now, it will die. Hang on. Okay, we're good. It's slow charging, but it's charging. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, I don't know, the energy is like, hmm. Yeah, it's like I want to do this thing. I want to do this thing. I don't want to do this thing publicly. But I'm concerned about judgment from other people. I'm concerned about judgment. I'm concerned about others. The way that I am perceived. I think it's like the way that I am perceived. Because they do have a lot of passion for you and this thing, you know? I just think that they're like afraid, you know? Like, I just think that they're kind of scared of what other people will think. But it's not like you, right? It's not like a reflection of you. It's more of like a reflection of the self. Oh. I mean, it could be a creative thing just because now we have the Angel of Song, right? So it could be creative. Again, not like working together kind of energy, you know? But again, it's like a fear of, oh geez. It's a fear of being, judged and perceived incorrectly, or being perceived at all. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. And I think this person has like stuff going on in their life. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like their life is a little chaotic. Like, my life is just like a little, I just have like a lot going on, and I don't know if adding this thing would like benefit me in that kind of way, you know? But it's like, I want it. It's not that I don't want it. It's just like, my life is chaotic, and I have like all these people like breathing down my neck all the time, especially if this is like a work thing. It's like I have all these people like, you know, in, oh, we got the Angel Song again, yo. Hold on a second. Hang on. Is this a creative thing? We don't have the creative card or like anything. Well, we do have these to pull. We are going to pull these in a second, and the artist card might fall. And if it does fall, Mark, I'm going to put it in right now. If it does fall, I said it was going to fall. I did speak this into existence. But yeah, so I feel like maybe this could be a creative thing. Again, especially like because I was feeling kind of like a working relationship. You know, like, I want to work with you. I do want to work with you. I want to work with you. I am just, I'm just like concerned about like a third party, or like my life is really chaotic and I don't know if I can fit this in right now. You know what I mean? So it's not like, it's not you really. It's more just like this person and what they have going on. You know? Oh, this fell again. Shut the fuck. Oh, and the fucking, and this card like was peeking too. Stop playing with me. Yeah. It's like, but I want to. Like, I do want to. It's not like I don't want to. I do want to. It's just like, well, I'm concerned about a third party. I'm concerned about a third party getting mad. I'm concerned about like, I'm just like concerned. But I do want to do this thing. But it doesn't feel third party. It doesn't feel like nefarious. It doesn't feel like I want to cheat on my person for you. Like, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a working relationship, or because it doesn't feel like I want to be your friend. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I have like a purpose. I have like something I want to do with you, like a working thing or like a project or something like that, you know? But it's not like, you know, it's not really romantic. It doesn't feel that way. It could be. I'm not saying it's not, but it doesn't really feel like that. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. Like, stop. Yo. Yeah, like I said, it's like I want to do something. You know what I mean? Like I have a purpose. I have a purpose. And just because now we have these cards, it's like, I don't know, they could be like a little, maybe it's you who's afraid. Like, girls, can we talk? Can we kiki? Perhaps it's you that's afraid. You know what I mean? Especially if they're like if it's a masculine presence. I'm not really getting a pickup on like what kind of presences these are, masculine, feminine, whatever. But if you're a feminine presence and it is a masculine presence, it could be like maybe they're like really intense. Cause this he is a little intense, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he do be staring in your soul a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to do like you're cool. Like I like you, sure, in some aspect of the word, but you're like scary, like you're frightening. Like, you're a little scary, like I don't know. I feel like I just feel like I don't know, maybe there's something a little shady about them, you know. These two fell. I only want one more, so I'm not gonna take them, but just so you know, these did fall. um Can I get one more? Just one. Just one, please. Thank you. Um Jesus, yeah, you know, it's like I don't know, bro. Maybe it's you who's afraid. Maybe it's you who has the fear. Like, maybe, I don't know. But again, like if it's like you know, your uh like not like Shark Tank, but like I'm proposing something to you. I'm proposing like a business idea, or I'm proposing like, you know, some kind of melding of the minds. Like you have this talent, I have this talent. Let's put them together, make something cool. You know, like if it's something like that, and this person is like, I don't know, these cards are whack. Like altogether, these cards are whack. And then also earlier we had y'all know that card I hate. I hate this man. Where is he? He's in this deck. Where is this man? Y'all know the man I'm talking about. You've been here a while, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. This man, you know this man. We had him show up earlier. Like this is not. Hold up. Let me just paint a picture right now. This is not pleasant looking. Do you know what I mean? Like does this not strike fear in your heart like it does mine? It strikes fear in my heart. So especially if they have like like look at this. Like are you like bro, are you serious? Come on. Come on. I need you to not I need you to stop being such an intense presence. Like if you want me to not be afraid of you, if you want to not strike fear in my heart, I need you to chill. I need you to relax. But so I think there's maybe something about them that strikes a little bit of fear. You know what I'm saying? Like I just just like there's just a little bit of fear. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I don't necessarily think that they're like a scary person. I think they do want to do this thing with you. I just think that like I don't know, they're an intense presence, especially if they have some kind of status or like cuz just these right here, and then plus the anger and the fear, and like it feels like they have a lot going on. You know what I mean? Like they have a lot going on. Like I just I like I don't know, bro. Brother, my brother in Christ. I don't know. Yeah, but it feels like the two of you kind of have the same like idea, right? Like I want to do the same thing that you do. I just am a little afraid, you know? I'm a little scared. I'm afraid of judgment. I'm afraid of what other people will think. I'm just scared, bro. Like, bro, can I be real with you? Can I level? I'm scared. But I think there is like talent here, you know? And whatever talent means, like whatever it is you're wanting to do with this person, like it is good, right? Like they're on the same page as you. It's just like I think a lot of the problem here, a lot of the conflict is that this person has a lot going on. This person has a lot in their life that they're dealing with, and they just don't necessarily have the means, the time, the wherewithal to do it right now. It's not saying that they don't want to. They think it's a good idea. I am 100% on board with you. It's just about like timing. Timing. Do we have the funding? Is it in the budget? You know what I mean? And I think they can't give their full heart to something like 100% if, because Tiger's Eye is, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really know that much about crystals, but correct me if she's flying everywhere. This is like, Tiger's Eye is represented by Capricornian energy, right? Like it's Capricornian, it's like work, you know, helps your bones, strengthens your bones and such. So there's again that like essence of like work, you know. Yeah, I just kind of feel like I just don't know if it's the right time. I don't know if it's the right timing. And if this is like, I don't know, if this is like a major thing, I think like here's what's annoying about this reading is it's possible, because I'm not saying it's not possible. It actually is very, very possible. It's just that this person would have to get over that fear. I would have to get over that fear. I would have to get over this like feeling of judgment or fear of judgment. And it's all in their head, right? It's not real. It's not a real fear of judgment. I actually think this is a solid idea. Maybe, don't quote me. Don't do some freaky shit and then come back and talk to me talking about something. You told me to do it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You have free will. I'm just a tarot reader. I just be on here playing with my cards. Anyway, but I think they would have to kind of like get over themselves, you know what I mean? Or you, or whoever, or both of you, whoever. Like they would kind of have to deal with their mental shit and get over this fear and get over this conflict within their personal life in order for this to become a thing. Maybe they have a lot of vampiric people around them. Maybe they're stuck in Don Juan energy. You know, they're stuck in fear, they're stuck in anger. They can't get out of that enough to allow the universe to give to them what the universe wants to give to them. You know what I mean? Because we can't magnetize and allow things to gravitate towards us when we're not projecting that energy. So someone here, maybe both of you, but at least one person here is not projecting the correct energy to manifest this. And so I think they would have to change that. They would have to be self-aware enough to be able to change that. And I don't know if they are. It depends on your person, right? It's possible. It certainly is possible, right? Let me pull an outcome. Hold on. Let's keep that. Let's pull an outcome. I do think I'm going to take this one. It would take like time. You would have to work at it, you know? Like you would have to be really patient with them and allow them to kind of like come to you on their own. Like you can't like push them towards feeling good enough about themselves to manifest this, you know? What's the outcome? What's like a near future outcome? Like what, like I think there will be contact, right? Like definitely there's going to be contact. Even positivity even. But for like a long term, well, I mean long term actually looks pretty good. So Jesus. But they would have to like figure it out. They would have to change their like mental space. You know, they would have to change their own fear surrounding this. Whatever is holding them back, they would have to change that. They would have to fix the conflict before this could move forward. It's certainly possible. Y'all want advice? Let's give y'all advice because this feels like something y'all need advice about. So let me give y'all advice. It's certainly possible. I just think that they would have to be self-aware. I mean, the first step is just being self-aware enough to know that you need to change your mental in order to change your physical, right? What's like advice? What's advice for the girls? Well, or the boys or whoever is watching this, whatever energy you resonate with. I mean, I just think like be there for them. Like there's really nothing you can do really because you can't force somebody to change. You know what I mean? Like you can't force someone to fix their mindset. So if you want to stick with them, it would take time. You would have to stick with them. You know, you would have to kind of like be there in the background, maybe some encouraging words every once in a while, in order for them to step into this energy, you know, or this energy or whatever energy. Like they would have to kind of step into this king energy on their own. You can't force them into this. Because then that would create resentment, and then it wouldn't work out long term. It's like you gotta take your time, especially with men. Like men are like, especially if they're like Capricornian energy, or just men in general. They're just like, I'm here for you. Like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Just like a cheerleader in the background, you know? Like they have to kind of do this on their own, which like sucks. I know that's not like what you want to hear, but they do have to kind of deal with this on their own. So that's what I have for you, pile one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Boom. Okay, player 2. Okay. If you chose pile 2, this is your reading. You guys chose a Labradorite. Did I say that for the first pile? Y'all, I don't know if I did. Okay. I don't want to take both of these. I don't want to. This is interesting. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love, which is very similar to the card we got in pile 1. And we also have the twin flame card. I will not be taking both of these because I want one card, and 2 of them literally flew out before I even started talking, which is so rude. But just so you know what fell, if you were wondering. Okay. Can I get one? Just one. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Whatever it is, we're gonna take that one. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And then this is the photo. Interesting. Kind of a similar energy to pile 1, but we're going to get into it. How do you feel about you? Okay. Sick. Okay, we have Cancer, the doula. So, my Mars is in Cancer. I like Cancerian energy. Do I? Actually, let me think about that real quick. Do I? I think I do. There's no zodiac I dislike. There are just some that I appreciate being around more than others. Okay, I really just want one card. This pile has a lot to say. Your person has a lot to say. They're a talker. Because my cards be flying out. Can I just get one card, please? Please, thank you. Okay, fine. I'll take these 2. Love yourself first and chemistry. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, I'm not doing all this 27 card fall, 28 card pickup nonsense. What was the thing? Oh, yeah. Okay. How do I feel about you? I don't recall what Labradorite is. It's a very pretty color, though. But it's escaping me what it's like, the properties are. So if you know, I'm sure it's probably relevant. Or you can Google it. Yeah, there's that, like... We had that choice energy in the... that fell with the heart cards that first time. I don't remember what the card said, but there was something about a choice. And also in the beginning, I wanted to be like player 2 or like option 2, you know. I don't think it's an option though. I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. But it doesn't really feel that way. You know what it feels like? It feels more like a timeline. It feels like this is like a timeline that you could possibly... We're getting real philosophical and deep on this channel. For January. But it feels like this is a possible timeline that you could step into. But you kind of have to, like, step into this timeline. You kind of have to, like, make the conscious effort to shift your reality to this, you know? Like, I want you to... That's really interesting. Super conflicting. I'm going to take both of them. Super conflicting. Even though they both fell at once, don't come for me. It feels relevant, so I'm going to keep it. Very conflicting cards. Super conflicting. I don't know. It feels like you do have really good chemistry with this thing, but it kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels like you're rejecting them. Not because you don't like them. I do like you a lot, actually. But it feels like you are rejecting this reality. You're rejecting this timeline because you don't feel good enough about yourself, because you don't feel like this is something that you deserve, maybe. Possibly. Just a thought. Just a theory. I don't know. It's like I'm rejecting this reality. I'm rejecting this possibility because I just don't really feel good enough. I just don't really feel good about myself. And so like this is very similar to pile 1. I definitely would maybe go watch pile 1 too. You don't have to. You're not obligated to, but I would maybe give it a quick listen. Watch it on 2x speed. Yeah. I just think that, or maybe it's them rejecting you, like someone here is rejecting the other because they don't feel good enough. Like I'm rejecting you because I know you're good for me. I know you're good for me, but I don't feel good about myself. And so I reject the things that would make me happy. I reject the things that would like make me feel good because I don't think I deserve it, or whatever their reasoning for this behavior is. It's very self-sabotagey, yeah, there's like an emptiness here. It's like I feel empty. I feel I just don't feel very good about myself. So I'm rejecting the things that feel good. I'm rejecting the things that are good for me because it's not because I don't want them. It's not because I don't want you, but it's because I know that you're good for me. I know that you are. It's like when we grow up in chaotic environments, and so we only accept chaotic relationships when we get older and start dating and seeing people and friendships and all of that. It's like my parents were neglectful, or my parents were, abusive, or my parents were this and that. So I, continue that behavior. I perpetualize that behavior because it's the only thing I know. I'm comfortable in chaos. I'm comfortable with partners who, reject me or don't treat me right or whatever. Like I'm comfortable with that. And so I don't I like you a lot, but you are very opposite of my family and what I grew up with and like whatever. And you are clearly a very nice person, and I don't feel like I deserve nice people or nice things. And so I am rejecting you, but I really like you a lot. But like it's not what we say, it's what we do, and if this person is like rejecting you, if they're not answering your calls, if they're, you know, maybe being unkind to you, it's like these are the things that we have to look at. And I'm not talking about like a one-off, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not talking about like this person was in a bad mood and so like they said something maybe like a little snippy, like that's not what I mean. Like I'm talking about like consistent rejecting behavior, consistent like love bombing and then retreating, or like repeated like, physical stuff, or like repeated like continuous behavior, I don't know. I think they like just with like these 3 cards in a row, I'm gonna take this top butterfly one. No, the peacock card really wanted to come with me. Like they really did. I think they do have this desire to change. I think they do. I just like I don't know if they're ready yet. And if this is you, if you're like kind of in a relationship, or you're chasing after things that aren't good for you and you're rejecting things that are good for you, I really encourage you to like do some self-reflecting. Like if you're a pile 1's person or whatever, like I think like you do need to do some self-reflecting. And what is it about this person that you are attracted to, or what is it about this person that you are not attracted to, like what is it about these negative behaviors, these things? Like maybe you're not doing your self-care, maybe you're not taking care of yourself, maybe you're like doing a lot of drugs or like whatever, you know what I mean? Like this is not to be serious, but like I hate being serious on this channel because, like, this is, like, goofy, silly, fun time. But if you're, like, doing things that aren't good for you, if you're chasing after people who aren't good for you, if you're, you know, attracted and addicted to things that are not good for you, why is that? Like really take some time to reflect on why that is. Because I think it is because you don't really feel good. And see, that's what I fucking said. I fucking said it. Was that not what I was getting at? I mean, for real. Like, I think you have. Ooh, shit. Well, I wasn't talking about all that, but I mean, shit, the shoe fits. I think your self-esteem is a little low. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that to, like, you know, come at you. Like, I'm saying that, like, as, like, a loving mother. Like, like, you know, perhaps you are attracted to things that aren't good for you because it perpetuates, you know, a certain belief that you have of yourself. Maybe you believe yourself to be not good, not worthy of authentic love, not worthy of, you know, self-care, not worthy of friendships that are good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you surround yourself with people who are, like, you know, fake or whatever because you feel like that's all you deserve, you know? And I think this is a reality that you could very well choose. You know, you could choose to accept this person, these loving things into your world. You can choose to do that. I know this is a how do they feel about you, but, like, I don't know, babe. I think maybe you just need to hear this. Or maybe this is how they feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this is the therapist. Maybe it's, like, a loving partner. Like, maybe it's, like, a friend or mom or whatever. Like, excuse me, maybe they think these things of you. You know, they see this behavior of yours that maybe you can't see as clearly, you know? Especially if it's affecting your physical body. Like, especially if, you know, it's affecting your body. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what, bro. I can just turn my camera off right now. Like, y'all don't need to hear anymore. Like, I've said what I said and I can go. Like, be so for real. You need to reflect, babe. Like, and I'm saying this because I love you. Like, I'm saying this because I am, you know, just a simple tarot reader. I don't know you, or maybe I do. I don't, whatever. But like, I think you need to kind of reflect, you know? I think you need to do some reflecting. I think you need to assess why you run towards these things, people, behavior, whatever, that are not good for you, you know? And if this is, you know, if this is how they feel about you, like this person, like, I see you, you know, struggling. I see you engaging in some behaviors that, like, aren't, you know, that good for you. I see you chasing people that aren't good for you. I see you overworking yourself. I see you, you know, running back to the same people who, like, are not good for your mental. Like, I see you surrounding yourself with people who are doing the things that you want to get away from. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're surrounding yourself with these fake friends, like these people who are, you know, in active use. You're surrounding yourself with these people who, you know, fucking whatever. Like, whatever you're trying to get away, like, whatever mentally you want to get away. There's, like, an inkling of you, I think, that does want to get away from this. I just think that maybe you're not ready yet. You know? I just think maybe you're not ready. And that's okay. But I think you, in order to be ready, in order to choose the reality that is better for you, I think you need to just do some reassessing, you know? And also, I think it does cost you money. Like, just because we have the prostitute card, we don't really have money energy here, but we have the prostitute card and the Queen of Pentacles now and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's very possible that this, like, costs money, or is costing you money, or costs a lot of money, or, I don't know. Or maybe this, you know, if you were to move away from these negative behaviors, you would bring in more abundance. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's, like, the universe's way of being like, bitch, can you stop? Like, like, can you love yourself? If you love yourself, I'll give you some money. Like, if you love yourself, I'll boost your allowance. I'll boost your fucking, like, I'll give you some money, babe. Like, I don't know why I said allowance like that, but whatever resonates. Like, I'll give you, what am I trying to say? Like, your salary, there, your salary, I'll boost your salary, like, whatever. Like, if you love yourself, I'll boost your salary. Like, I'll give you some more money. Like, whatever it takes. Like, do you need bribery? Like, what do you need? Like, so, I think that's kind of how, like, how it is, you know? And on the flip side, perhaps just a thought before we close, the combination of cards that we do have does perhaps suggest some nefarious behavior in the way of like maybe not loving yourself and doing some things with your body that generate money that you know, is an exchange of goods. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say? Perhaps it's like that kind of thing. But I don't necessarily know if I feel like this is a loving relationship kind of thing where you're doing that. I think it's like a, what are they called? Y'all help me out. Sugar baby, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they called? What are the dudes called? John Doe? Johns? What are they called? Y'all help me out. Y'all help me the fuck out. Y'all who are in this scene, help me out, please. Let me know in the fucking comments. What are they called? I think they're like John Doe's or Johns or HO403. What are they called? 403? 304? I think it's 304. No, that's the body. Who the fuck? Y'all whatever. Anyway, on that note, y'all have a great day. That's what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. If you chose pile 3, this is your reading. You guys chose the Hematite. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Okay. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And this is the photo. I've never seen this card before. Or it's like never fallen for me. This feels very different than the other 2 piles. Interesting. We have conflict as the back of deck, and it also wanted to fall. It did not fall out completely, but it wanted to. I do want to maybe go different paths with you. You know, it feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a breakup though, so I don't, like, if you're with somebody and this is like the pile that you're getting, like, I don't really feel like they want to like not be with you anymore. It doesn't really feel like that. It feels more like I'm just fixing my cards. Hold on, please. I'm just, some of them are upside down. Like, I want to be comfortable, you know, like I want to be comfortable, and I'm like maybe not so comfortable here. And I have to like tell you, you know, it doesn't feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a breakup though. Like, it doesn't really feel, it feels like, you know, I want to go like a different path. You know, I want to go down a different road. I want to move away. I want to do something different. And, you know, in order to do that, like I need to like be uncomfortable. Or because we kind of have conflicting, like, we kind of have conflicting energy, right? Like, we have express your love, different paths, always joyful. Okay. Caution, comfort. Okay. Sweetness, pain. Does that make sense to anybody? Because it doesn't make really any sense to me. So it's like, I want, and then we have like freedom, you know, it's like, I want to go, like, I want to go do this. But I recognize that if I go and do this, I might be hurting you. Because I think I'm like stagnant. I'm stagnant here. I'm not growing here. I'm not growing at all. Like, I'm stagnant. I'm not. There's, oh, this is another card got this too. Another pile got this card. I'm gonna take another one just because you got it already in this video. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like, you know, I want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable, but if I am comfortable, I like might be causing you pain, you know? I'm curious about this like different paths thing. It could just be that like maybe you're not on the same page with like, you know, where you kind of want your lives to go. I have this like knowledge, you know, because Saturn wisdom, you know, like I have this knowledge And, you know, the knowledge that I have now, the person that I am now, the person that knows these things, it doesn't really align with you because you are like the same. You haven't really changed or grown at all. And I am every day changing, shut the fuck up, and growing. And you aren't. And I need someone who is growing and changing with me. And you're like the same, you know, like you're the same for the past couple years. You've been the same. Like you've just been the same. I just don't know if they're keeping up with you in growth, you know, like they're kind of like, I just don't know. I don't know if they're like keeping up with you. What is like the tea? Like, what's their problem? like, why can't you do this together? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know why you can't do this with them. I think it's just like, I don't know if they're different. I don't know. I think you are just like gaining a lot of knowledge, you know? I think you're gaining knowledge, and I think you are changed, you have changed, and they're just not changing with you. And so they're like the same person that they've always been, and like they're like a victim, you know, like they're a victim, and like they're all, you know, they're in pain all the time, and not like physical pain. I mean, maybe physical pain, but like, you know, they just like are in mental pain all the time, or like whatever. Take the shower resonates, please. Like, don't come back here and tell me that I told y'all to fucking do some crazy shit. Like, you are responsible for your own actions, babe. Y'all know, I watch a lot of true crime. I watch a lot of like Bones versus the World. And I watched a video recently of a woman who killed a fucking, oh my god, it was like a fortune teller. Like, I think she did tarot, or like she did something. And she told this woman to go like start a business in fucking wherever the fuck, Zimbabwe, wherever the fuck she told her to start a business. And it failed, and the thing failed, and so this woman came back and just killed her. She fucking killed the shit out of her. Like, please, I don't want that to be me. Please. Like, please don't. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't go out there and start a business venture because a fucking tarot reader on YouTube told you to do it, alright? Please use your common sense to use your own judgment. But anyway, they are, yeah, I don't know. There's something about them, I think they just have not changed. Like, you have not changed. You are not different. And I have changed. I have consistently changed. I have consistently grown over the years. And I am different, and I am not the person that I was when we were both the same. At one point, we were both the same, and now we are not the same, because I've done my healing and growing, and you have continued to not do those things. I don't think they're different. I don't think their mind is different, and I think you are different. I think it's taken you a second to grow. I think it's taken you a second to change, but I think over the years, you are just different. Like, I'm a different person, you know what I mean? And I'm not the same person that I was, and you have not changed with me. You haven't changed, you haven't grown. And so now I need to be, yeah, I didn't feel like this was romantic necessarily. It could be, but I don't really know if it is. We now have Saturn 3 times. So this person could have Capricornian energy or essence, like Capricornian, qualities about them. They could have Capricorn in their chart, whatever. Yeah, I just don't think that they are, you know, they're not, I don't want to take both of those, but they're just not on your level, you know, like they're not on your level. They're just, and it's not like, it's not really their fault. I mean, it is, right? Like, it is, but it's like not, because, you know, you can only like encourage someone to, and I'm assuming that you like, you know, are talking about your change and your growth. You might not be, but I just think that you're kind of ready to free yourself of, okay, I'll take that one. I'm just kind of ready to like be done with this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just kind of ready to like not have to deal with this problem anymore, deal with these people anymore, deal with, you know, this anymore. Like, I'm ready to not be dealing with this anymore. And, you know, maybe it is a pain, you know, I'm in pain a lot, and like, I want to be comfortable, you know? So I want to go different paths. I want to choose something new. I don't want to be stuck like this anymore. Like, I want to be different. I want to change. Um, and, you know, maybe this is your person kind of being like, yeah, you know, I'm ready for change. I'm ready to be different. Or this is you being like, well, you're not changing, you're not growing. So there's not really much else for us to do here, you know? Um, I think that's kind of what it is, because I think there's a lot of like money, like Taurus, Capricorn energy here, and those are like big money energies. Like, I just feel like, you know, you're ready for change, you're ready for growth, you're ready for a next level in your life to be achieved. And I think, you know, you kind of feel like these people or this thing or whatever is kind of holding you back. I do kind of feel like it's a person, so don't hate me, but I do feel like it's a person. And I feel like you're kind of being cautious because you know that it's going to hurt them. But I would really like to, you know, elevate myself. I would really like to elevate myself. I would really like to, you know, achieve that next level of success and, you know, peace and joy and comfort in my life. And I just don't think that you are on the same level as me enough to like come with me. So I do kind of need to separate myself. You know, I do need to go different paths than you know, and chase after something that my heart really does feel good about. You know, I want to heal, and I want to, you know, find an authentic love, and I want to grow again, like, you know, grow, change, whatever. And I'm just not sure that these friends, this people, this lifestyle, this mindset is really benefiting you on that journey. And I think you're kind of ready to like say, you know, goodbye to this. I'm ready to like no longer do this. Yeah. And so I think you do need to be kind of, I have truth, friends, stability, mind. Like, especially if maybe these friends are like kind of shady, you know, like they're just not the kind of people that you want around you, you know. Yeah. So I think the way that, I mean, if this is you and you know, how do they feel about you? It's like either they are ready to change and they're letting you know that they don't want to be that person anymore. They do want to grow, they do want to change with you, or they are the same and they're not really thinking much about you elevating because maybe you haven't told them, or maybe there is a pain, you know, like you know, you do want to separate yourself from me and that hurts. But, you know, we all kind of have to grow. Ultimately, we do all have to grow and change. And if we're not growing and changing, then, like, what's the point of this experience, you know? So, that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.